And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Wild Arms 3. I'm your host, the RPG guy. Oh boy. So we need to get to the mining town of Little Rock. And just to make sure that we get access. I think we talked to him last episode, but just to ensure that we don't have a problem, we will do the following. So, yeah. Alright, so let's get on our wild stallion. We need to head pretty much northwest here. Can ignore battles for the time being. Now, I did not grind out any of the status defense items. I'm going to try to do this run without having to grind those out until we have the easier means to do it. See how long we can put it off. I think we'll be okay. Some boss battles will be a little harder because of it, but until we get to the moment where we can... Oh my god, what was that? But we should be fine. But some boss battles might be a little more difficult, but we should be able to handle it. So it is you, the indignant ones who dare stand before our Lord. I'm not giving them voices because, reasons. Ooh, what a weirdo. Insolence. Death awaits those who dare mock a knight. By order of His Majesty, none shall pass. We Huskarls protect him with our lives. Alright. They're apparently known as the Huskarls. In other words, they're all a bunch of Carl! 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 Okay, anyway. The way to handle this fight, I would say there's... Okay, so the Huskarls are very specific with what they do. And what you need to know is that if you do certain effects to certain enemies here, you'll get very interesting results. What I'm thinking of doing is, let's do this on himself. There's a reason I'm doing this the way I'm doing this. By putting a status effect on one of the on a specific Huskarl, we should get a reaction from a different Huskarl to remove that. Okay. And then from there, and we gotta watch out for that. Yeah, that's why we're going after the red one first. He can instant kill characters. But what we're doing is we're making them waste their turns if possible. But that first round you don't have a choice. And no, don't bother with a lucky card and a Gala card yet. We're almost to where we're gonna start using them. So they removed Gallo's buff. So that way we didn't have to deal with anything weird there. Let's go ahead and revive Fruit Jet, because he's down. Shield. If we can get Jesna out, this battle's pretty much won. He's the biggest threat, since he can instant death characters with his sword attack, and we don't have resistance to instant death attacks. Other than dodging them, of course. And now, yeah, so he's wasting his turn by constantly having to use Eraser. Hence why I'm making that go the way it's going. See if we can kill that fool. He doesn't do it every round, but Jesna will heal. Oh, you know what? That's why he's attacking with the Deathbringer every round. Oh wait, never mind. It's like he can heal, and those are the only two things I think that he does is heal and use Deathbringer, and sometimes he'll just attack with his sword. I believe. Alright, let's see here. He's got to be almost dead. I just want to gang up on him at this point. Try to take him out. Because as stated, he's not too far from death here. What is he healing himself for? Oh, not very much. Okay. And he's down. So now this fight's pretty much won. Eraser him. Shield him. We should be able to confuse them long enough to finish this battle. So erasing this Huskarll will make him keep using a buff spell every round. So I got mixed up there a little bit. But yeah, once that first one is out of the field, and one of the strategies I guess I could have done maybe better was just opening up, just blasting away the Deathbringer baddie. That might have been the better deal. But it is what it is. Outside of one revived fruit and a heal berry, this battle's not too bad. There's not really that much for me to say. Uh-oh, getting an important call here. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that interruption, guys. Sometimes that I get important calls like that, you know, and I needed to deal with it. Regarding my father. I'm his caretaker now. Kids, I'm going to tell you this, young people, or people who have parents that are still old enough to take care of themselves. Your parents will eventually get to a place where they can't take care of themselves, and you can either pay $6 grand a month to put them in a home, or you can actually try to find a way to take care of them yourself. I've chosen to take care of them, my dad, my father, myself, because $6 grand a month is insane to fulfill his needs. So yeah. So I have doctors, so I try to do these recordings later in the evening where I know they won't call me, but I was surprised that one of them actually called me this late over making an appointment for him. So it's kind of funny. You know what, screw this, he's just using protect. That protects against magic. That means he's gonna start attacking me though, but he's almost dead anyway, so we'll just finish him off. Oh, he's already down. He's already done. So yeah. Hopefully I don't get too many phone calls of that nature while we're killing here. Cause killing is my business, ladies, and business is good. If anybody actually gets that reference, and kudos. It's from a moderate comedy, and I say moderate comedy because it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best comedy ever written either. So very subjective. Whether it's good or not. Anyway, let's just make this guy waste all of his turns. And we'll Gatling with Virginia. And he's down. Sweet. Sir Wizrapt. Sir Vendidert. Aye. What ho? We have but one mission, to prevent any incursion. Make haste and regroup. What a bunch of weirdos. And they're off. Are they like the nightly version of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? No, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have more dignity. Alright, let's get to it. So first things first. Whee! And I'm debating in my head if I want to use a duplicator here, because these items aren't the greatest in the world, but you know, I think we're at the point where we just got to start using them. The earlier places we could have gone are really not as relevant anymore. Though those items weren't fully relevant, and these items are not, but that way we reduce the amount of places we have to go back. Change an NPC's name. Yeah, I really don't use those. Cures all status elements, so that's the real item here of good. The real good item here. Cures all status effects except Fallen, which is death. Cures everything but death. Death. You know, this is a good habit to get into, guys, is to always throw all crates, unless you need them to solve a puzzle. And then whatever's left over, throw those too. Because you never know what you're going to find. Alright. Let's keep moving. And I believe there's only one real enemy type in this dungeon, but we'll check it out here. Yeah, I believe it's just these cave Tauruses. Easiest thing to do in the world is just kind of have all your melee guys gang up on one, magic the other. I think that strategy still holds weight with this. I could be wrong, I might be thinking of a different dungeon, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Well, maybe not. Or I used the wrong element. One of the two, but it doesn't matter, this battle's pretty much done. And he's gone. Luckily, this dungeon only really just has puzzles. It's nothing too overly complicated. Let's grab this. Won't you use that lucky card? Not yet. We're almost there, guys. I know some of you might be like, why aren't you using your lucky cards? It's coming. You must be patient. And the reason I say patience is so important for using the lucky card is really because the XP growth isn't that great yet. We're barely... that last battle we just did was barely around 300 and something, 400 XP. Doubling that is only 800. That's not very much. I will say, and I think the next dungeon or the dungeon after, I want to say it's the next full dungeon, we will start getting access to bosses that drop around 1,000 XP. So look at that big jump. That's a huge XP gap. It's more than double. And so holding out that long to use the lucky cards and even the Gela cards, because the Gela cards also, it should be noted that the Gela cards benefit needs that bit of help as well. I don't want to throw it over the edge there. Nothing. Let's go this way first. The view. Get more coin. So yeah, so that hopefully that explains my rationale for waiting this long, because though lucky cards are not fully finite, there are enemies that drop them, I believe, much later in the game. They are finite for the early stages of the game, and the earlier you can level yourself up, the stronger you'll be. So why do worse than that? So thou hast made this far by thy looking here. We defend the honor of the Huskarll to the death. So we fight the Three Stooges again. And we're going to use the same strategy. I am going to make a mild change. We need to really gun down Jesna as fast as we can here, as opposed to last time. Actually, you know what we'll even do? We'll just gun for him, and then we'll deal with the delaying of time later here. It makes sense in my brain to do it the way I want to do it. Nice dodge, Jet. We might use Accelerator, too, to make sure he attacks before that dude does. Don't worry, they're not any stronger or better than they were before. Good, good, good. Yeah, make Clive angry. That way we can kill that fool faster. Accelerator. Get some! He's still going. Jet's action's canceled, but that's what's funny is that he already had his action, hence Accelerator. So that's why you want to waste these other enemies' turns, because they can do stuff like that. But for the time being, we just need to kill this guy real good. Hopefully, Clive can finish him. Yep, he's done. Alright, so this battle just got easier. So let's go after you. Well, we can't, so we'll go after you. There we go, by doing this. Change up the order because Jet just doesn't have the FP. Once he has the FP, we'll cancel. Nice! We'll cancel out, start canceling out the blue one, because the blue knight will cancel characters' turns and stuff, and we don't want that. Eraser. Okay, and then he'll get it canceled at the end. Nice! Critical hit, bitch. You just took a trip to Murder Town. Population, murder. It actually works out that it's happening this way. We could probably use Virginia's Gatling, too, depending on how many bullets she has. Try to speed this fight up. Because Clive's going to have to reload after this round. Might be dead here. No. Yeah, we'll do Gatling. And there it is. Impressive. Curse us, O Lord, shall not see his plans fulfilled. Oh, fickle fortune, Huskarls, forgive me. Hail, brothers, let our true wrath be known. Well, wait, there's more? And what's with the green getup? How the hell should I know? Just another creep, that's all. Oh, just do. Oh, boy, you're thicker than blood. Our powers are greater when the four become one. Make way for the Huskarls. Son of a bitch. So, yeah. Pecking order's a little different and a little more deadly, so we need to be very careful. We still gotta go after the Instagib one, though. He still is the most threatening thing here. By far. He's the second most deadly thing here that we need to deal with. But there has to be a pecking order. And the sooner we get numbnuts out of there, the better. Virginia might have to do some AoE healing with heal berries or Gallows, depending on FP, but it's probably going to be Gallows that's or Virginia that's going to do the healing. Especially because we're letting these guys get a lot of extra attacks in there. You know, we're not hurting yet. We need to really focus on killing him. Alright, solving the problem. Nah, I went after the wrong one, though. Alright, we need to heal. And then what we need to do is go after Jestu. So because he's the next biggest threat. And we're probably going to use everybody to do that as well. Because you can also see he's really fast, too. Again, this isn't like the hardest fight in the world, it's just you have to be somewhat prepared. Nice crit. Once we get these fools down a bit, you know, down to the last two, we'll be fine. What are we doing health-wise? We're doing okay. I think he's going to use that ability, though. See if we can get him before he tries to do it. Let's have him just do a regular attack this round, actually. Get his FP up. Did we get him? Nope. Corda Avesta. Says, look here, reporter. So yeah, we'll have Gallows heal everybody next round. And then we'll be back on track. There we go. Got him. And now we'll work on the one in white. In white. Which is Vendidert. Let's just eraser. You know what? Let's reload first. See if we can take him out really quick. Blocked. But Gallows isn't healing us this round. That's not good. And he's down. So you can see that some of this fight has a little bit of luck attached to it, and it's you hoping that you don't get your face smashed in by Deathbringer. Just saying. That's really what you're banking your survival on. Just so we don't use as much vitality at the end of this battle. Because we're still only halfway through the dungeon, by the way. I could have used Gatling, but whatever. This probably is the last round, maybe. We'll see. Nice. And some very delicious XP. Well, now we know. You're talking about how we keep running into weirdos like them. No! You mean how it seems someone's trying to stop us? Yeah, that's it. It's like some force is watching us from the other side of this tunnel. And they've been trying to prevent us from reaching the Guardian Shrine. You mean those ethereal guys, They're in cahoots with Janice, and they're waiting for us. Oh boy. Oh, biggity boy. Well, yeah. At least they were nice enough to give us some of that, though. Which puts us back up pretty high, which is what I was hoping for. And we get a heal berry and 3 Gela cards. Woo! Again, we're not... When we start using lucky cards, we'll probably start using Gela cards. I start using them around the same time. And how many do we actually have now that I'm thinking about it? 14 and 13. Yeah, that's about right. Oh boy, what are these rooms? We want to go over here. I believe there's a treasure over here. Yes, there is. Give me the goods, goods. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. 4,000 smackerinos. Which is nice, because that puts us back at almost 6 grand. And then I fall off like a jackass. Now we do need to get the other stuff that's here, mind you. So we don't want to necessarily go forward in the dungeon first as I fall off the ledge there. And I do it again. There we go. And there's the one over here. Which be as a duplicator. Oh, crap baskets. Yeah, that's gonna happen. We're getting that other treasure, by the way. There is a way to actually reach that, I believe. And I'll try to do it for you guys. It's a bit tricky, but it can be done. Maybe we have to wait on that. Hold on. We gotta get these other blocks moving, is what will help solve that problem. So, we need to go the one way we haven't gone yet. There we go. And we get seed powder, which cures glass. A status effect I almost never seem to get hit by, which is kind of weird. I know that sounds strange, but it's kind of true. I never seem to really have to deal with it. Or you just do that. I knew it could be done. So you notice we didn't do any more button pressing in that room, huh? Alright, I hate this puzzle, guys. I hate this puzzle with a passion. And it's not because it's hard, it's because I forget. So far, so good. Gotta kind of look ahead. I've chosen poorly. We were halfway through. I know where I screwed up, though. That's what's important. Yeah, a lot of this is just trial and error, or you can walk around the side and observe, I think. Actually, no, you can't. So it's trial and error. Yeah, I screwed up again. Damn it, I screwed up in the same spot, too. That's the problem with this puzzle, is you really gotta look ahead. You gotta see where the black's gonna get you to the blue, and where the white's gonna get you off the blue, so to speak. I think I see it there. I think I see it. Yeah. Like as long as I don't fall, we're good. Woo, nearly. Why would I want to subject myself to that again? Oh boy. At least I remembered enough that it wasn't a big deal. Ooh, I believe we want to go this way. Yes. Gimmel coin and a mimic. Again, they hit hard, so you hit them equally hard back. Because she goes first. Nice. Ooh! They hit so hard. Don't want to miss out on that delicious XP. Got him. And Virginia will be able to survive one of those hits very soon. It's just not yet. And we get the soul feather, which nullifies glass, which, like I said, it does. I've even done a playthrough of this game where I did not even get hit by glass. So it's one of those status effects that, strangely enough, I don't recollect it ever happening that often. Ah, shit. Crap. Fuck baskets. One of these. No, what have I done? No, what have I done again? Still think I'm going the wrong way. Actually, so far so good. Kind of going in a circle here. Nope. Nope. I think I was going the right way when I started it, and then I made a bad turn. Question is finding out where I made the bad turn. Okay, you can't. I can't go there. I can't go to that spot, which means I can't go to that black cube area over on the side. That's what got me killed. Okay, got it. I need to go probably on the outer rim of the far right side of the map. Like this. No, maybe not. Oh, I see where I can get over there. Here. 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 There. There. Woo! I think I made a bad choice. No, made the right choice. Yes! Holy mother of Burl, get me off this thing. So we don't have to go through at least that one again. Still gotta go through that other one, though. So we can't open this door. That's a rusted button. Usually you have to drop down on top of it somehow. Don't worry, it'll be available later. Still feel like I'm missing something, but I think we're good. Yeah, no, that was it. Stop right there. Those useless Huskarls. Just who are you people? I am known as Lahalt. I spread the word of the gods. Call me Malik. I manipulate life with wisdom. The word of the gods is lost wisdom from beyond. Wisdom is strength, and truth bound as one. My name is Melody. I am the puppetress. I am the puppetress who molds the ore of wisdom into metal gods. We are the prophets. We alone transmit the word of the gods. Why are you doing this? What is it you want? Evolution. Our duty is to make life evolve. Felgaia has passed through 5 steps of evolution and development. 5 steps? The first step was the creation of air and ocean on this planet. The formation of amino acids came next. The third step brought self-reproducing macromolecule compounds. That was the origin of life. The fourth step heralded the arrival of single-cell organisms. Soon those gave rise to multicellular organisms, followed by mankind. And this is the final step. We do not expect much in further stages from the planet of Filgaia. But when we consider the entire planet as a life force, we find a higher existence. One that awaits the next evolution. This planet and all its life forms reach beyond their existence to evolve as the outside sees fit. And that outside influence is the word of the gods, the wisdom of the prophets. The glowing entropy that draws this planet toward a dead end, steadily along a path of decay. But we deliver the word of the gods. We give rise to new forms of life and lead the planet to the future. What happens to Filgaia after such evolution? Like us, its life forms will possess stronger bodies and even greater powers. Janus shall grow from his unbecoming state into a body fit for a god. Janus a what? You can call yourselves gods or whatever, but when it comes down to it, you're just demon scum. Hey, you mean that's all life's gonna... No, the whole planet's gonna turn into a demon? Of course. Within the archives of Hades lie teachings beyond your feeble imagination. So, the data archives from the Age of Legends still exist. Ooh, does it ever. To weave this planet of tomorrow, we draw upon the technology of the superior race, the demons. Knowledge is power, wisdom is truth. We will perfect this world's form with the truths described in Hades. So that's why you're... Is that why you're trying to turn everyone into demons? Never! Pigs will fly before I let you do that. Even if Felgaia maintains its current course of inevitable decay. And who are you to judge what is right and what is wrong? Who do you think you are? Such arrogance is dangerous, my dear. I can't tell yet. I came out into the wasteland hoping to find justice, but I know it's wrong to hurt people, and I'll never believe you can steal the Guardian's energy for Felgaia's future. A pity. We heard you were worthy, and would be a loyal ally. Seize them. We want them alive. I hate this wishy-washy stuff. Just let me finish them. It would be so nice. Not yet. The power within you are too great to use here. You are more than just a watchdog, understood? Remember, Virginia doesn't know he turns into a monster yet. You heard the man. I can't cut loose yet, so try not to croak right away. By the power of the creature from the Black Lagoon. Janice from the Black Lagoon. Not much of a watchdog. You hit more like a lapdog. Hello, I'm toying with you, kid. He was right. I'm no mere watchdog. Once I merge with my powers, you'll see the sky covered in black in about 3 turns. So spare me the cute remarks until then, alright? So this is a scripted battle. What you need to take from this battle is we must survive. That's not a joke either. We legitimately need to survive it. And it's really Virginia surviving it. That's really what we have to worry about. And he's not going to hit lightly. He's going to hit really hard. So the easiest thing to just do is to just, in a sense, reduce the amount of damage characters are going to take. But do not waste any items except, not even revives. Don't waste anything on this dude. Unless you cannot avoid it. As he pretty much is just seeming to beat up on Jet at the moment. Because here it comes. Ultra negative rainbow. I guess I've tied them down long enough. I changed my mind. Don't give up so soon, kids. Don't fall dead until this sight has burned deep in your eyes. So he pretty much almost murdered us. And we're barely going to get out of here alive, as you can clearly see. An unwinnable battle, indeed. Unimaginable power, the power to change Felgaia, the wisdom the demons left behind. They're using that power to get even with the Guardians. No, with all of Felgaia. Darn it, we gotta do something. I believe we need to regroup. I hear there's a mining town up ahead. Hopefully there are foothills close by. Give me a break. Yeah, that's a rough fight, especially if you had a hard time getting through those 3 boss fights from earlier. Alright, we are in control. Yay. So let's go ahead and let's go this way, shall we? We need to come down. Yeah, we don't want to fight anything right at this moment. We're hurting pretty good here. We don't need to be hurting further. And we'll take that money. I totally missed how much it was, but it was a lot because of how much we just made. Should be a town around here somewhere. Did we find you? No, we did not. Just do okay. We'll come back to this later. This is a dungeon that Jet started in the prologue. It's actually relevant later, but not right now. It's relevant because there was one chest we could not grab there, and we'll be grabbing that in due course. Where is it? I forget where this town is. I always forget where this town is. Could have sworn it was like right over here. Let's see now. I'm pretty sure it's not here. We need to find that town. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's kill the cursed corpse first, since I believe he's the bigger threat. As we're trying to find this town. There we go. And we don't have much to recover. That's why I'm trying to find the damn town. Let's just check over here. It's not all the way that way, I'm pretty sure. Now, what did I find here? Always save regularly. Something else, I think, here. I think it's the next actual dungeon. The northern ruins are not safe. That's doomed to obscurity. So they're trying to make sure that you find it. Okay, I must have passed it over here somewhere. This town's always tricky to find, unfortunately. At least for me, it's always tricky because I never find the damn thing. There it is. See, I was way off where I thought it was. Woo-wee! Well, we made it. That's what's important. Jeez, I'm crow. Because there was a point there where I was like, I don't think we're going to like it. Oh, man. Anywho. We need to talk to her. I finally reached this place and my mother has already moved on, but I'm happy. I'm happy. I know she's alright. And I have the strength to go on. Okay, so this is important that we keep running into this little girl, by the way. Her name being Martina. There's a reason why we keep talking to her. Let's stay. We need to recover. Anyway, this is actually a good place for us to stop for right now, guys. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And when we come back, well, we will be checking out the mining town here as I loot this, right, since we're here. We will check out the mining town of Little Rock, and we will explore it and do all the stuff that we need to do here to move forward in our story, in our quest for the Guardians. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for stopping by. Again, I am your host, RPG Guy. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTarStudios for more live-action RPG fun, as well as our tabletop show and our blind play show as well, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, you don't want to miss out on that stuff. We have a lot of fun and all that good stuff on our Twitch channel. If you want to support the channel, you can do it by either subscribing to the Twitch channel. There's also a PayPal donation button there as well. You can also donate in other ways, in other various ways too. But anyway, and we might be setting up a Patreon soon. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Adios, y'all.